Good morning everyone and welcome back to sunny LA. Got the city in the background there. Incredible location for today's video, and today's video is very special indeed because today is the world premiere of the brand new Audi RS Q8 standing right behind me in this Java green, really popping out. Cannot wait to show you guys this car. I also forgot my sunglasses and it is super bright, so I cannot really see anything what I'm looking at the moment. This has to be one of the coolest SUVs ever made, and yeah, I've been very lucky enough to be invited by Audi to come here today to give you guys a world premiere to this car. So as I forgot my sunglasses and we're here to look at the car, I'm going to flip you guys around and take a closer look at the car. Here we have it, the brand new Audi RS Q8 in a secret location in LA. Now I've already driven the Audi Q8 quite a few times and I absolutely loved it. It was, I think, possibly my favorite SUV that I've ever driven. Now I've been so excited about the Audi RS Q8. This has been definitely a long anticipated car. Let's start directly at the front, which is obviously a highlight of this car. First of all, this one has the carbon package, huge carbon parts everywhere. You really do get carbon for your money, so it's not just some small bits of carbon. This carbon package does make it stand out so good. And unique to the Audi Q8, you've got the octagon grille, so 8 corners, and especially with the carbon, it really makes it pop out. So many beautiful edges on this car. You've got carbon all the way down here as well on the front splitter. And up here in LA, I don't know about you guys, but I think this Java green is really working out here. Especially nice contrast with the black and the carbon. Now down here as well, you've got huge vents going into the intercoolers, really standing out. Everything is quite big and aggressive on the car. So as much as it does look aggressive and you've got all of the bits standing out, looking very muscly, it's definitely not over the top. It really is, for me, an extremely nice balance of looking aggressive and beautiful, and definitely slightly understated, which, you know, is an Audi at the end. So moving around to the wheels, these wheels are new to the Audi RS Q8, 23-inch wheels. These are huge. We've got the carbon ceramic brakes on it as well. Now I was just speaking to one of the designers, and the cool thing is the designers, they could really have fun with this car as they could the RS6. So the concept sketches that they originally made on this car, they were really allowed to bring it to life. So normally on concept cars, you know, they give bigger wheels like this on a concept car, but in the production they don't normally have it. However, on this occasion they were allowed to keep the 23-inch wheels, and doesn't it look cool? What's also unique as well to the Audi R8 QS, these wheel arches can stay in the color of the body color, so you can change the colors of the surroundings. So down here under the door and along the front on here as well, but the wheel arches can be now color coded to the body. Moving around to the back of the car, wow, how cool does this look? So what they've managed to do with the RS Q8 is actually quite cool. So they've given it this sporty look without sacrificing too much space. So the way they've designed the back coming down a bit more aggressively, giving it a sporty look, they haven't sacrificed the space inside. At the end, you want an Audi RS Q8 because it's sporty, it's powerful, but you definitely don't want to sacrifice any space inside. More carbon around here as well, looking extremely nice. Big fan of how the lights look as well on the new Audis. What you've got here is actually some aerodynamics. So these are not vents, they are actually aerodynamics, which kind of cuts off this detail here as well, because I think without them it would be too much of an open space. So it's a style feature and also slight aerodynamic. And coming down with the carbon package, lots of carbon all the way along here. Very nice looking rear diffuser. The exhaust look incredible. Very nice size to match the car. Back is just spectacular. And again, really loving the contrast between the Java green and the carbon and the black. Never really imagined having a car in that color, but now I've seen it mixed in with the carbon and black. Looks fantastic. The rear wing is also unique to the Audi R8 QS. I think it looks super nice. Again, not too much, just right. I think most of the details on this car are just right. It's definitely not over the top. It's also a bit wider at the back. It's 10 millimeters wider at the back and 20 millimeters wider at the front of the car. So a nice, slightly bigger stance, which 100% suits the car. Combined with the new 23-inch wheels, it really sets it off very nicely. Now, to match the looks, obviously we have the power. We've got 600 horsepower in this machine with 800 newton meters of torque. Now, as I said, this has completed the fastest lap around the Nürburgring for an SUV. Now, what's unique to this as well, it also has a 48 volt mild hybrid system. Now, what that does is it slightly assists the engine for better fuel economy, and it also assists the general electrics of the car. And yeah, I think it's in general just a great step forward, especially when you've got a V8 bi-turbo like this. I think it's really good that they've looked away to also help that out a bit with efficiency. As standard, comes with all-wheel steering. That was something I really recognized when I had the Audi Q8, that I was so impressed with, that it is quite a big car, not too big, but it obviously is quite a big SUV nonetheless. But with the all-wheel steering, it's so easy to drive this car. So it just ticks so many boxes. You've got the sporty looks, you've got the power, you've got the practicality, you've got the space inside, and yet it is still easy to drive. Jump inside quickly, show you a couple of things. So this steering wheel is unique to the Audi R8 QS, and it's got the green stitching to match the color on the outside. I think this looks really cool. And of course, we've got the new displays up here. I really love this because you can change it through the RS mode. You can set up your custom RS mode, and where you can customize your, let's say, driving alone on a mountain road setup, or taking the family into town. So we've got the green stitching following this pretty much everywhere, including the doors. Yeah, it's just extremely nice place to be. Most of you will know I'm a huge fan of Audi interiors, and this one in particular. I cannot wait to drive one of these on the road. I have to now finish today's video because the next group has arrived. I had a half an hour slot to show you guys the new RS Q8. But yeah, that is the first look at the Audi RS Q8, which I'm extremely excited to see on the road. And it was such a privilege to show you guys the first look at the car in this incredible location up here in LA, or downtown LA this is. Thank you so much for watching, and I cannot wait to get one of these on the road. Very exciting and impressive visually and performance-wise SUV. So for me, it is officially ciao for now.